The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
Who is your tax plan intended to help?
Really, the working people. We say the working people.
You know, we've had virtually no business investment in this cycle. Virtually. I'm not going to say have none, but it's minuscule.
Most of the stock in America is held by wealthy people. Most of the savings in America is held by wealthy people. They will get a direct benefit. And I don't believe that Larry's right, that the gains in investment and employment will be large enough to offset this. I don't think this is a tax cut for the middle class.
I'm a warrior for the middle class.
Nobody's a warrior for the middle class, and the middle class is going to get screwed in this tax bill. This tax bill is not about the middle class. It's never about the middle class. It's always about the wealthy. It always is. In fact, it's interesting. I don't understand, why are we giving these large corporations a tax break to begin with? Oh, they're saying, well, they're paying the highest rate in the world. Really? And when you go and take a look at all their deductions, their tax credits, everything else, all their loopholes, do you know what their tax rate is? 24%. So why are we wasting our time trying to get from 35% down to 20, which will never happen? They'll never pass. So they'll probably end up with 25. So even if we didn't do anything, just leave it alone, they're still at 24%. They don't pay any more than 24%. And the plan is to get them down to 20%. At the expense of who? It's at the expense of the middle class. It's always at the expense of the middle class. And the rich, they're not overtaxed. The wealthiest 1%, they pay the lowest taxes as a percent of their income and total wealth of the top 1% in any major country, and far lower than they paid in the U.S. during the first 3 decades after the World War II. And the American economy was growing the fastest. Are you kidding? I mean, what are we doing? See, the answer isn't lowering the taxes. Because what happens when you lower the taxes, unless you finance it by cutting entitlements, or unless you have a growing economy at 3.5%, 4%, where you have jobs, where the jobs are all in the growth area of manufacturing and oil drilling and mining, construction. See, if you have a growing economy of 3.5%, those are the jobs. But we don't get to those jobs. So what happens is we don't have $38 an hour jobs. Most of our jobs are $12 an hour. Why? Because we have an economy that's growing at 2%. And when you grow an economy at 2%, that's 185,000 jobs. All you can get is service jobs. Who? What factory? What construction company is going to hire you if the economy's not growing? You get the construction and manufacturing jobs and the oil drilling jobs and the mining jobs when the economy's growing 3.5%. But nobody wants to grow the economy to 3.5% because the elitists can't make money if they're growing the economy. They always make money when the economy's worse. So they can keep interest rates low. They can borrow money cheaply. The very wealthy wants to borrow money cheaply. And they do that by making sure the economy doesn't grow. And with that cheap money, they go into the stock market. And they make a fortune in the market. 80% of their income comes from the stock market. Where the worker, their income comes from a good job, but they can't get a good job. Because the policies of our owners is to keep the economy lousy. It benefits them. We now are talking about, we announced today, $1.8 trillion we're going to have a 1.8 trillion increase in deficits, in debt. Meaning, right now our Congress is spending $450 billion every year more than it takes in. For the next 10 years, with this new budget, we're going to be adding 1.8 trillion. Or think of it this way. Instead of paying $450 billion every year like we did from 2009 to 2017, which, by the way, we never did anything, to finance that, which means we didn't cut any expenses. Now we're going to be adding to that 180 trillion a year. So we're going to go from 450 billion a year to 630 billion a year, and we can't cover it. We have no growth to absorb it because the jobs we have stink. They're $12 an hour jobs. So we're not bringing in enough income to make up that difference. So you can't grow the economy. We can't grow an economy. The economy's not going to grow. The economy's going to stay right where it is at 2%. Anybody tells you they can grow an economy by increasing what we spend more than we take in without financing it through cutting expenses, and they won't cut. They're not going to cut Social Security. Why would they cut Social Security or Medicare? Are you kidding? They're too popular. These are politicians. They're not going to cut those. They're not going to agree to that. They're too popular. And they're not going to cut defense. Instead, they're going to add to defense. They want to increase defense by $80 billion. What are you, nuts? They want to increase defense by $80 billion, like we need it. This is crazy what's going on. So, right now, they won't cut Social Security, they won't cut Medicare, they won't cut defense. They're going to increase the spending by $80 billion on defense. They're going to spend another $22 billion. They got to find $22 billion for a wall. If you and I ran our home like this, or our business, we'd be broke. How can you grow the economy above 2%? It's impossible. It's impossible. We have a $20 trillion national debt. We are going to add now by cutting the taxes for corporations who are already, their real tax rate's 24%, but we're going to cut it by 1.8 trillion to help them out when their real tax rate is 24. We're not getting it down from 35 to 20. This is insane what's going on here. So who does this hurt? This hurts the middle class. This hurts the guy on Main Street. I mean, this just makes no sense. And by the way, if you think about it, Clinton's national debt was $4 trillion. Bush's was $11 trillion. Obama popped it up the biggest to $20 trillion. Now Trump's going to go from $20 trillion to $35 billion. So here we are. Our debt is getting bigger, and our income is getting smaller. That makes no sense. I mean, this is crazy what's going on. So the idea is you got to increase, remember, growth. If you're going to have growth, real growth, growth comes from good jobs. Growth comes from savings and good jobs. But they're not willing, again, to grow the economy, to give us the opportunity to get those jobs. So it's impossible. So what do? Well, the idea is that just be prepared, okay, with the stock market. We're going to get a great opportunity because this market cannot survive under this kind of load. In fact, they will never get this tax cut passed. This is going to be a failure, just like it was with health care. It's impossible. You're not going to get any votes from the Democrats. You're going to get a lot of Republicans that aren't going to pass this crazy bill. It doesn't benefit anybody except the 1 percentile. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, They all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart as low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market, the MaxVest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart as low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Okay, ladies, this message is for you because you invest so much into your professional careers, your organizations, your children. It's time to invest in yourself and secure your financial future in the stock market. And you can do that with philsgang.com. You'll learn when to buy and sell short stocks and when to take profits now that you've taken care of everyone else. Isn't it time to secure your financial future? Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
Wage earners, middle income wage earners, will be the biggest beneficiary of these reductions in the corporate tax, the 100% expensing, and the repatriation.
We have to give everyday hard-working Americans a tax cut. This has to be good for American workers.
And they're not going to do that. That's a lie. Welcome back to Phil's Gang. It is 21 past the hour. The big tax cuts, and the narrative is, wow, these big tax cuts for the large corporations to drop them from a 35% down to 20% is going to be terrific for the middle class, because all of that savings, tax savings, is going to show up in wages and the broad-based economy, middle-class economy, Main Street middle-class economy. That's a lie. We were told that same story in 2008. Remember? Boy, if we take and give not a big tax cut in 2008, but a big cut in interest rates. Let's drop interest rates to zero, screwing all the savers, screwing all the retirees. Let's just drop it to zero, because it's going to help you retirees. It's going to help everybody. If we cut the big corporation, let's cut the interest rates to zero. Everybody's going to benefit. The middle class is going to get more jobs, because the excitement, the enthusiasm, the renewed enthusiasm of the CEOs knowing they can go borrow money free. They're going to take that money with their profits, combine it, plow it back into their companies, buy new machinery, new equipment. They're going to increase their productivity, which is going to increase your wages, increase your standard of living. Trust us. That's why we're going to cut this rate right down to zero. And you are going to benefit. Really. It seems like the 1 percentile made over $12 trillion in the stock market, while the average guy made nothing. Why? Because the average guy on Main Street, his wealth doesn't come from the stock market. It doesn't. The 1 percentile, 80% of all their wealth comes from the stock market. The wealth of the middle class is their job, is the security of having a good job with good benefits. That's where their wealth comes from. But you can't get a good job if these morons keep spending more than they take in. So why do they keep doing it? Why does Congress keep spending more than they take in? $450 billion every year for the last 8 years. Now it's going to be increased to $650 billion. Didn't anybody think about, well, shouldn't we wait a minute? Shouldn't we cut something? Because that means that's added on to our national debt. And then we have our friend Aunt B going around telling everybody how wonderful everything's going to be. You should start selling your treasuries. Start selling your bonds, because everything's so wonderful. Why do you want the safety of the bonds? And that's what people have been doing. In the last 3 weeks, we've had a historic move in the bond market. Interest rates have gone from 2.04 up to 2.35, which means we are going to pay so much more on our national debt. The interest is going to increase on our national debt. We can't afford it. 15%. We can't afford that. Our country is not growing. We're not growing. We're not taking the income in. So if you're not taking the income in, how do we pay the increased interest payment? You can't. It's unbelievable. So they're sitting there trying to take parking space in our head. That, they're going to do everything for us. Well, remember what they did in 2001 to 2016? They screwed us, because what they did is our owners, the 1 percentile who benefited, they shifted away from the Main Street economy, the supposedly increase in wages, back to Wall Street by doing stock buybacks. That's why you never got your wages. See, corporate profits always go through the economy through wages. When corporations are good citizens and they do what they're supposed to do, those profits and those profits are dispensed through the economy. When corporations make a lot of profits, that goes through the economy. And that's through wages. And that means your standard of living increases. That means everybody benefits. But that's not what they do. From 2008 to 2016, they reversed it. They took the wealth from Main Street and they took it for themselves through stock buybacks. And that's why our economy doesn't grow. And by the way, economic growth, just because you do tax cuts doesn't guarantee economic GDP growth. That's what they're trying to tell us. Oh, we're going to do a tax cut, therefore for the large corporations, our economy's going to grow. That's a lie. Example, Clinton, he didn't cut the top marginal tax rate. Instead, he raised it. And the economy grew. The GDP grew over the next 5 years. That's right. President Bush comes in and he decides to cut the marginal rates. And the economy, the GDP, contracted, causing the greatest recession. And that's when Greenspan came in and used the unemployment, the low wages, as an opportunity to create a housing bubble. So to shift that wealth from Main Street, middle class, back up to Wall Street, wiping out $8 trillion in equity for the middle class. Wait a minute, I thought you said you'd do all this for the middle class. They keep shifting. Our owners who control Congress, control the policies, keep shifting away from Main Street, their money, to shift it back to Wall Street. And that's why we haven't grown in 8 years. This is nuts. So what do? We just make money on stocks. We just got to know which stocks to be in. That's all. Which stocks to be. Look, since November, the stock market, when Trump was elected, rallied 12% on the promise of a tax cut. On the promise. He didn't do it yet. It went up 12%, increasing the wealth of the 1 percentile by $4 trillion. But what about the middle class? What'd they get? Did they get $1 trillion, $2 trillion? Heck no. They didn't get anything. They didn't even get a raise. They got a pink slip that said you went from full-time to part-time. Or they got a slip that said, oh, no more overtime. What are you, nuts? There's two kinds of jobs in this country. No growth jobs and growth jobs. And we haven't seen growth jobs because what manufacturer, what construction company, what driller needs help? All we see is bartenders. Be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Did you know the stock market is up over 250% in the past 8 years? And some financial experts say we're only in the 8th year of a 20-year bull market. But what if the market takes a downturn? What will happen to your 401k? What will happen to your retirement nest egg? You remember 2008-2009 when your 401k dropped big time. Americans lost over $2.4 trillion, or over 25% of their investments. At philsgang.com, we teach you to keep your investments and to secure your financial future. With philsgang.com, you'll learn how to understand to invest in the stock market and how to keep the profits you work so hard for. Avoid the financial pain. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. Are you an investor or considering investing in the stock market? At philsgang.com, we offer a multitude of comprehensive stock investing services and professional support to our members. With philsgang.com, you get professional guidance on basic and advanced technical stock analysis. And just like the pros, you will gain the knowledge to recognize stock buy and sell patterns. Unlike other services available, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team host daily interactive live streaming investing webinar classes and programs. You get Phil's Gang timely notifications on your phone or mobile device. And all Phil's Gang material is archived so you will never miss a beat. Plus, philsgang.com offers the best real-time stock charts for day traders and long-term investors. With clear charts, in-depth reports, and Phil's recommendations, philsgang.com makes it easy to learn and monitor your portfolio anytime from anywhere. If you're passionate about securing your financial future, check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big, dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you could imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Information. Everybody wants information. Your world is a non-stop stream of information. But as investors, we have to filter the mass information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you smarter and a more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you'll have complete access to all the Philsgang daily information, including the ever so popular daily information sharing live market webinar class. Follow Phil's exclusive stock recommendations. Gain the wisdom and knowledge of Phil's 40 years of investing analysis. If your time is tight and you're looking to make profits in the stock market, choose philsgang.com to provide long-term and short-term guidance to making profits in the stock market. This is information you can't live without. Call today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. And sign up today. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
If the economy is doing well, do you just look at the GDP? Of course not. That's all rigged too. No. You judge the economy, how well it's doing, not by the stock market. Now, that's what they want you to do. They want you to look at the stock market so every day they can tell you the stock market made a new all-time high while they're screwing you with your job. Okay? Remember, the stock market's a wonderful place because they use that as a prop to mask the corruptness and to mask how terrible they're doing, our Congress, managing the economy, which they can't do anything about it because our Congress, remember, is not in charge. It's the 1 percentile of the 1%, the 145 wealthiest people in the country who control the printing machine, who own the Federal Reserve, which is not federal, which is a private bank, and they control Congress and they make the policies. And the policy is to make sure that you don't get a good job. As long as you don't have a good job, as long as there's not a good economy, they get very wealthy because they keep getting money at low rates. That's their whole objective, to keep interest rates low so they borrow money for near zero so they can go in and buy stuff, especially stocks. So what we do is follow them. That's how you make money in the stock market. You can't make money, for example, they're talking about, now that the economy's doing so well, the proof that they're raising adjustable rates, and the proof is we're cutting taxes, go and buy Whirlpool. Oh, really? Yeah, because Whirlpool is supposed to do terrific. Appliances, when things are good, when the interests are up, When people are selling their treasuries and the interest rates are going up, that means the economy's doing wonderful. So everybody's going to be buying. Go buy Whirlpool, they're telling us. Really? Okay. So, again, you go in and you look, and I got Whirlpool up right now on my color-coded chart. Now, remember, Whirlpool dropped from $200 down to $166. And now, with this whole new tax deal that, oh boy, we're going to have cutting taxes, the economy's doing good, and we're raising rates, the economy's doing good, Whirlpool started to go up. So, but remember, first we dropped from $200 down to $166. And it was red. So it was dropping. Whirlpool was dropping 17%. Then when they came up with the narrative, the story, the economy's going to do wonderful, because they're going to be giving corporations these large tax cuts, which means they're going to take all that savings and they're going to plow it back into their companies to increase productivity, so to give you wage hikes. That's what they said to us with the big interest rate cuts in 2008. How'd that work out? So what we do to make money is it turns green. So all we care is we want to make sure we're going to follow the big insurance companies, the big hedge funds, the big brokerage companies, because they will go in and buy Whirlpool. And when they buy it, we buy it. So here it is. Whirlpool turned green, on August 30th at $167.30. Today, it's $183.54. Now, it's up 9%. Now, should Whirlpool be going up? Of course not. It's going up on a story. They're storytellers. The important thing is for you to know when to get out, because it's a story. It's a lie. Nobody's going to be out buying. Who's going to be buying appliances? When you go look at durable good numbers, they're down. They're not buying appliances. How can they? Because if you are getting a rate hike on your student loan, your credit cards, your motorcycle, and everything else you got, you can't afford a new Whirlpool dryer or washing machine. So we don't care about the fundamentals. All we know is they put the story in place that they're going to cut taxes, and those corporate taxes are going to grow your wealth, you middle class, and you're going to be all out there buying washing machines. So it turned green, and now we'll know when to get out. That's the important thing, when to get out. Now, it's gone from, 166 up to 183. That's about about 12%, I think it is. So 9%. Now, I'm not saying that every gang member is going to make 9%. They all got in at the same time. I'm not saying that. The color-coded chart tells you every stock is treated as a profit center. Every gang member, can decide, is subjective as to when they want to enter once it's green. They can enter early, they can enter late, it's up to them. But the most important thing is not whether they make 7%, 8%, 10%, is they get out with their profits. They don't give them back. And that's the beautiful thing about the chart, because it will turn red. So the story that they're giving us why Whirlpool should be going up is a bunch of nonsense. It's just a bunch of nonsense. Whirlpool shouldn't be going up, but you got the hedge funds, you got the insurance companies, you got the brokerage houses all calling each other and saying, let's start buying Whirlpool. We'll make a bunch of money because now we got the story in place. The people that lose money are the people who listen to these brokers, like this kind of nonsense.
I think infrastructure has Home Depot up 20% in a year. Spring break is upon us. It means fast food restaurants are going to surge. McDonald's up 20%. Vodafone is a way to play with. I think it's up 20%.
Everything's up 20% with these guys. So you're going to see, they want you to stay in. See, they say, over a year it's going to be up 20%. But you also got to remember this.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Yeah, not you. Those guys you just listened to who say, stay in, it's going to go up for a year for 20%. Remember, they have no loyalty to you, just themselves and their partners. So they're not going to tell you when to get out, because they make money not on how well they do for you in Whirlpool, but they make their money how big let's say that Whirlpool was a ETF. So they make money on how much money that how many people they can get in to buy Whirlpool. The bigger the fund. So if they get $1 million, 10, 20, 30 million, that's what they make their percentage on. They don't make their percentage on the gain of the stock or how well they did for you. So you have no idea when to get out. You just stay in and you blindly believe they're going to get you out in time, or you blindly believe in your 401k, they're taking care of you, or your planner's taking care. No. And you can't afford just to stay in and hold. Get out when the crooks get out. When the cockroaches get in, you get in. When the cockroaches get out, you get out. It's real simple in this business. There's 3 golden rules. Get the money, and catch the next bus home. And as long as you have a chart to show you when the money's coming in and when the money's going out, that's all you need to know. Now, they tell you, they're telling you buy Costco now. Buy Costco. Because they're going to do fantastic because of these high interest rates. Okay. So Costco's still green, right? Costco started out at $149. It's now up $164. Costco. Okay, so if this is one of the this is one of the stocks that you started with. This is one of the stocks you follow all the time. When it started to turn green, it's now up 10%. A lot of my gang members follow Costco. So from the time it turned green to where it is now, it's up about 10%. Now, it's not true that Costco is going to go up because of the tax cuts. That's the story. It's going up because the insurance companies, the hedge funds, the brokerage companies are calling each other, all getting together and say, let's all buy Costco now. You got to know when to get out. And that's the beautiful thing about charting. There's no such thing. You cannot rely on fundamentals. Are you out of your mind? You think you're just going to buy a stock, leave it there, and let some planner or some guy managing your 401k? You think the guy that manages your 401k really cares? Are you kidding? Our Congress doesn't even care about you. You think some guy managing your 401k really cares? No, I don't think so. You can create wealth, but you've got to be responsible. And if you can't take 2 minutes a day to see if your chart's green or red, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, we'll be right back. 43 past the hour. I'm going to come back with some good stock ideas.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Okay, ladies, this message is for you because you invest so much into your professional careers, your organizations, your children. It's time to invest in yourself and secure your financial future in the stock market. And you can do that with philsgang.com. You'll learn when to buy and sell short stocks and when to take profits. Now that you've taken care of everyone else, isn't it time to secure your financial future? Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. Unlimited with time, real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay. You know, you can go to my site, philsgang.com, and just click on it. It's free. Just go where it says Toolbox. And there's a drop down that says MV2 Returns. And you can see the returns, okay, on the stocks that our gang is involved with using their color-coded chart. It shows you all the returns that they've made on these stocks, okay? So what it does, it shows you if a stock, for example, let's take XLE, has gone from $62 up to $68. Let's say that's 10%. Let's say it identifies, okay, from when it turned green to where it turned red. Let's say it was 10%. Now, it doesn't guarantee that every gang member made 10%. What it identifies is the stock as an individual profit center, and it gave you the opportunity of that profit. And it also told you when to get in, when to get out. When a gang member decides to pull the trigger, that's subjective. That's up to them. It's green, they can pull any time. Some pull early, some pull later. But the idea, when you go and look at this, just go to philsgang.com, go to Toolbox, and look at MV2 Returns. It's good to look at because it shows you the opportunities of profit. Because it was, again, it selects for you each stock where the profit is. Check it out. Join the gang. It's $39.95. And then why don't you follow me on the stocks I'm engaged in, the gang is engaged in. I do a video every night after the radio show, and the video's up during the day. It just takes 1 minute. For example, I told you 3 weeks ago to follow me with 3 oil exchange traded funds, XLE, XES, OIH. They're still up. One's 24%, one's 18%, one's up 9%. And every night I go over those and I tell you what we're going to do. Or you can, like now, there's some stocks that we're getting ready to buy. We watch every day, and I do a video at night. Wells Fargo, Starbucks is one of them, or 2 of them. Wells Fargo, Starbucks, IBM. I'm also looking at Disney. And then I tell you when we're going to buy them. So you just follow me. That's all you do. It's a really great program for people who are very, very busy. And it's a great way to, introduce yourself to us, or us to you, rather. So it's a great program for folks who just don't have any time to learn anything, don't want to know about it. They just want to make money. The only responsibility you got is you got to, at least I'm going to spend 2 minutes, a night going to my computer and see what Phil is doing with those 3 or 4 or 5 stocks, and I'm going to do exactly what he's doing, okay? All right. Listen, here's the truth. They are not going to grow the economy. They can't grow the economy fast enough. We haven't been able to grow the economy fast enough for the amount of debt that we keep increasing every year. Every year we keep spending more money than we take in, and we're unwilling to finance that debt by cutting entitlements, because politicians will never cut entitlements because they want to get reelected. So the problem is, since 2008 to 2016, the only jobs are lousy jobs. They're what they call service jobs. Why? Because when you don't grow the economy, you're not going to see growth jobs made available to you. When you only have when you got a growth of 2% GDP, the only jobs that are available, we're doing 185,000 jobs a month. We only have an economy of 2%. You don't see manufacturers or construction companies or drillers signs in the window saying need help. They don't need help. You don't get that job until the economy grows. So you're stuck with these lousy jobs. We've been stuck with these lousy jobs since 2009. Well, how do you get the economy to grow? Not what they're doing. Every time they add on, every time they do these tax cuts for their friends, so what happens now, we take in less revenue. Imagine we're going to take in $1.8 trillion. Let's do it by the year. $180 billion less in revenue. So that means we're going to be spending $180 billion more than we take in. I mean, we can't afford to give away revenue when we're every year we have a $20 trillion national debt, and every year we're already spending $450 billion more than we're taking in. Now we're going to add $180 billion more, up to $660 billion, and Congress won't cut expenses so that at least even it off. You can't grow. But that is by design. It's by design. Because when you can't grow an economy, that's the excuse to keep interest rates at zero, or the excuse to cut taxes for the rich or drop rates for them, like they did from 2008 to where we are now, near zero. It's a game. It's a game. They always win. So how do we win? Well, during these times when they come out and they say, oh, okay, guess what? You better start buying the broker stocks. You better start buying insurance stocks. You better start buying the banks, because look at this. Everybody's dumping their treasuries, so that means interest rates are going up, so the banks are doing better. So everybody's buying bank stocks. Even though it's a lie, their story's a lie, we start buying bank stocks too. But the important thing is we know when to get out of Goldman Sachs. We know when to get out Bank of America. know when to get out of Citi. But when you're with a 401k or a money manager, he's not going to get you out. Why would he? He gets paid on how big the fund is. How big the fund is. So right now, we got Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Citi going up. Going up. Here, I'll put it up. We got Goldman Sachs, still green, going up. We got Bank of America, and they shouldn't be going up, but we don't care. Bank of America is going up, so just keep making money. Here, Bank of America, since it's turned green, it's gone from $24 up to $25.66. Bank of America. So she get the 7% return. Now, some of the gang members have the whole 7%, some have 3.5%, but that's not important. What's important is the story they're creating, that the economy is going to do terrific because of these tax cuts for the corporations. And the middle class is going to do terrific because you're going to get big wage increases now. Everybody's telling you better go buy the banks because the interest rates, everybody's selling their bonds. That means the interest rates are going up or the yields are going up, which controls the interest rates. And all the banks are going to make more money. So now we know when to get out of Bank of America. So you invest in Bank of America. Take Citi. That's another one. There's 3 banks you always watch when they start raising rates. These are the 3 banks that benefit the most. Bank of America, and Citi, and Bank of America, Citi, and one more, Goldman Sachs. So Citi's going up right now. Goldman Sachs is going up. It's green. Bank of America. So invest in them. But the cool thing is you know when to get out. See, that's why people don't make money in this business, because they always have that mentality, I'm going to hold on. I'm going to hold. It's a good company. It's a good stock. No. If the institutions if all the hedge funds are getting out of Bank America, and the insurance companies are getting out of Bank America, and the brokerage companies are getting out of Bank America, why the hell are you staying in Bank America? Makes no sense. Just like Nike. Everybody's pushing Nike now. Nike. They're going to make a lot of money. Okay, well, it just turned green in the last 2 days, so we'll watch it. And when it hits our criteria, then we will buy it. And as it keeps going up, and the stock goes, remember, Nike will not go up because the economy is doing better, because the economy is going to do worse, not better. Economy is going to do worse because no way an economy can do well when you're increasing your national debt, paying more interest on it, and you have lousy service jobs. No way. So so let's play the game. As Nike goes up and keeps going up, we'll make money. But the beautiful thing, it'll tell us when to get out. Look, I don't have all the answers, but I can tell you right now, everybody should be should be buying the consumer staple stocks, like the Procter & Gamble and Johnson & Johnson, all the ones that sell pretzels and all that stuff. But nobody's buying those because they're being convinced right now the economy's doing terrific. So you can't follow the noise anymore. You can't follow the fundamentals that they give you on TV or in Barron's. They won't work. You're not going to make money in stocks following fundamentals. It doesn't work because everything is a hoax. Everything is a hoax to benefit the very, very top 1 percentile. Look, they're not going to cut Social Security. They're not going to cut Medicare programs. They're too popular. And they're going to add to their defense. They're going to put in. They're going to put up another $80 billion for defense on top of what we have. $22 billion for a wall, and you're trying to tell me the economy's going to get better? What are you, nuts? Join my gang. 877-600. We don't care where the economy's at. Just what color is on our chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.